So this is a total backyard transformation. We redid what was supposed to be a dry creek bed. The previous owner, they had the water routed down the slope and had it going underneath the deck and underneath the steps, which just wasn't working. I don't know why they did that. Maybe they didn't know what they were doing. He had us take out the arborvitae trees and plant some other stuff. We surrounded it with river rock. And I'm sorry, but this was before I started doing total video editing, and the project from start to finish is not actually recorded, but I do have some photos, and I'll just kind of narrate what we did. But like I said, we just rerouted the dry creek bed, or what was supposed to be a dry creek bed, to the middle of the yard with river rock. I lined it with landscape fabric. Like I said, I took out the arborvitaes, cut all the ivy off the fence. We dug it out. This is kind of how it looked when it was a little bit muddy and it rained a few times. And if you know anything about the Atlanta area, we're in a very hilly part of the country, so erosion is a big problem. So you got to be able to do something with the moving water, because it'll just destroy your yard if you're not able to control the water. And yeah, the river rocks worked out really well. It's been about 3 years, and I go by and check on it, and I actually still cut his grass. He's a really good client of mine, really cool dude. Him and his wife are awesome. And the project altogether was a little bit over 10 grand. And I will show you what actually happens to his backyard now when it rains. And it's just a much better control of the water. It's a dry creek bed functioning how a dry creek bed is supposed to function. And if you look at the hillside, we put down some landscape fabric and some monkey grass, aka lirio. We put some azaleas in the back, a couple of boulders, and this is a little walkway we built for him with some tan pavers. And this is another before photo of where the pavers are. We rerouted the creek bed, and this is how it looks during a thunderstorm, a pretty strong storm. And yes, I actually go out to my client's property during a thunderstorm just to make sure my work is holding up. And I had to reinforce the levee with concrete, like I said, but it worked perfectly. Awesome. I don't know what it is about water, but I just love to watch it in action.